Hi guys, and welcome to our Thursday night Team DreamFIT call. And I am Stephanie, I'm the leader of Team DreamFIT, and I'm here tonight to talk to you guys about Power Hour and how to effectively get your time in, run your Beachbody business, and so that you can maximize your time and get your focus on other things like your family, your full-time jobs, etc. So let's go ahead and get started. First and foremost, what is a power hour? For a lot of you guys that are new coaches, you're probably like, I have no idea what that is. So a power hour is a solid 1 hour of focused work and energy spent on running your Beachbody business. That means when you sit down to work this business, you are not Facebooking, you are not scrolling to see what your friends are doing, you are not playing with your kids, you are not doing whatever it is that you do in your busy, crazy life. This is a focused 1 hour of activity so that you can get in and get out. The number one big misconception about coaching is that you have to have all of this crazy amount of time to run this business, and that is not the case. Now, if you're somebody that doesn't really know where to start, if you're somebody that is kind of all over the place and kind of trying to fragment pieces and pieces of your business together, then yes, you're going to get really overwhelmed and you're not going to be as effective, and you're going to spend all of this extra time doing stuff that you don't need to do. So I wanted to do this call because it's so important for you guys to be working your time most effectively and efficiently. So where do I start with Power Hour? And Eat That Frog. I'm sure you guys are like, what are you talking about? Eat That Frog is a book by Brian Tracy, and it's all about procrastination and getting stuff done. And so by the term Eat That Frog, we mean get the worst, the most heinous activity, the one that you cannot stand doing, but you have to do it. You get that done very first thing so that you can get it done and you can get it out of the way. I don't know about you. I am notoriously a procrastinator. I always was in school and growing up. So we tend as a procrastinator to put off the things that we don't want to do. So we're like, man, I got to write this big paper, but I don't want to do it. So what ends up happening, you procrastinate, and like the night before, you're up until like 5 in the morning writing this paper. People do this in their coaching business all the time, whether it be that you don't like to invite, whether it be that you don't like to post on your Facebook page, whatever it is, people decide to put that off. And what happens is you lose this vital time in order to grow your business. Either you spend weeks and weeks not inviting, so you're not moving your business forward, you're not posting, so people have no clue what you're doing as a coach. So first and foremost, at the beginning of your power hour, however you structure it, I want you guys to eat that frog. Get it out of the way so that you can move on and do the activities that you like the most. First and foremost, though, before you eat that frog, make sure you get yourself organized. And I'm going to talk about that at the end when we're planning for the next day, for that next power hour. When you're sitting down for that power hour, you're already organized. You already know who you're going to invite. You already know who you're going to add as a friend on Facebook. You're already going to know, what messages you're going to send out to people because you already have it written down. When you're organized, you know what's coming first. It's way easier to go off of a list and just go down and go bam, 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 and check them off as you go. So get yourself organized. Put the most heinous activity, the ugliest, wartiest frog up at the top as the very first thing. Eat that frog, get it done with, and so you can move on. Prioritize the most important activities first. And I like to do this because if for whatever reason your power hour gets cut short, or you end up spending more time on something and your time runs out, and your kids need you, or you need to cook dinner, or you have to go because you have a date scheduled with your hubby, which is important. Get those first very important activities out of the way after you eat that frog and make sure you get them done. I've been reading The Entrepreneur Roller Coaster, which by Darren Hardy, which I've read before, but this time I've been taking a lot of notes. And he talks about narrowing down to 3 vital things that you do, 3 vital things in your business that are important, and get rid of everything else. And Beachbody has done that for us with the 3 vital behaviors. So the very first one is invite, invite, invite. Get your invites done, get them out of the way, check them off. Number 2, have you been proof that the products work? Have you been posting on your social media 3 to 5 times a day? Are you doing the programs? Are you drinking your Shakeology? If you're not doing these things, then unfortunately, you're not going to draw in people to join you in the Beachbody community, because they're going to say, okay, there's that coach, and yeah, she works out and she goes to the gym, but shouldn't I go to the gym if she's going to the gym? I mean, what is it about Beachbody that's drawing me to her? So you want to make sure that you are not only just doing the programs, but you're posting about it and sharing about it as well. If I go to your profile page and I do an evaluation of your posts, you should be posting 3 to 5 times a day, which we will be doing in the group and doing evaluating. But you should go back and you should look and say, is this person posting? Am I posting 3 to 5 times a day? And please, guys, you do not have to post all about Beachbody. Yes, you should be posting at least once a day about Beachbody. If you're going to post 3 to 5 times, make one post a solid Beachbody post, whether it be about coaching, whether it be about challenge group. Because when people start to follow you and you get new followers that visit your page, they're only going to scroll through the first couple days. They're not going to go down and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll until they find something Beachbody. They want to go to your profile and they want to see it flat out when they go, oh, this person is a Beachbody coach, and oh, this person does the Beachbody workouts. Oh, this person drinks Shakeology, and oh, if I want to join a challenge group, she has one to offer. So make sure you're posting 3 to 5 times a day and being a proof that the product works. And the number 3 vital behavior is personal development. I know personal development is hard for a lot of people to wrap their head around at first because it's new. It was new to me, and I was like, I don't need personal development, even though everybody needs personal development. And that really, in addition to, which I can't put it on paper and I can't, show people visually what it's done for me, but it's really transformed my life amazingly and has changed my outlook and has given me such a more positive approach to things. And having suffered with depression my entire life, it's changed everything for me. So personal development is so important. So you should be doing at least 10 minutes of personal development. And personal development is something specific to you, and it's specific to your goals. And it's reading The Entrepreneur Roller Coaster, or it's reading how you want to get, earn 6 figures as quickly as possible, or doing a Bible study, or whatever it is, because it's what's going to grow you closer to your goals. It's also going to help you when you get discouraged in this business. That's why personal development is so key, and you have to do it, because there are going to be days where you want to say, F it, I'm out of here. I got 50 no's this past week. Nobody joined me. I'm extremely discouraged. And I don't want you to feel like that. So when you're doing your personal development and you're hearing and you're reading that people are telling you, they're going to say no. And this is what it's going to feel like. You no longer feel alone. And so when you get a no, you're no longer like, oh, they just rejected me and I need to go rock myself in the corner. No, you're like, okay, such is this business. Maybe they're not ready. No doesn't mean never. No just means not right now. So make sure you make personal development a priority. The next category of things you want to do in your Power Hour is you need to build your network of people. So how do you build your network of people? You want to be adding constantly new friends to your network. So A lot of people run their business via social media, and that is the easiest way to do it because you can grow your network so quickly and reach so many people, and it's free, okay? So adding 2 to 3 new friends on Facebook is actually very easy because Facebook has this genius way of saying, hey, these are people you might know. So you go through that list and you see, what friends do I have in common? And how can I message this person or add this person that they're not like, who is that? Like maybe you went to high school with them and you just never added them before because maybe you didn't know them. And so you were very selective with your friends. Well, now you're trying to build a business. So it's important for you to grow your network. So adding 2 to 3 new people each day means that your well is never going to dry up. Your well is not going to, you're not going to get to a point where you say, oh crap, I only have 300 friends and I invited all of them my first month as a coach. Now what do I do? If you're adding 2 to 3 new people each and every day, you're growing your network. And so you're never going to run out of people. So that's why it's super important to continue to add. Another thing you should be doing is connect and reconnect with at least 5 people a day via text, phone, email, social media. This part actually has nothing to do with Beachbody, okay? This part is just building relationships with people. I talk about it on the What is Coaching call. I tell you guys about it. Yes, there are benchmarks in this business, but ultimately this business is about building relationships. What we have to offer people and what we are doing is it makes people very vulnerable. And I talk about this, and I have talked about this in the past, but when I was 100 pounds heavier, I didn't want just anybody approaching me with this coaching thing or, here by 21 Day Fix, because I was vulnerable. And if I didn't trust that person offering it to me, there was no way I was going to go with them. So first and foremost, you have to build a relationship with people. So you reach out to them and you say, maybe the days prior you had 2 to 3 people that you added and they added you back. Maybe now you're connecting with them and you're shooting them a message and you're saying, hey, Nicole, oh my God, how are you? I haven't seen you since high school. Like, it's been a really long time. I see your pictures of your beautiful family. Like, congratulations. And I'm just really looking forward to getting to know you in this stage and, et cetera. Nothing Beachbody. Build that relationship and let them know who you are. When you connect with people, they then become curious about what it is that you're doing. Okay? And so then they're going to start following you. And you don't even have to send an invite to them yet. They're going to see and they're going to, pay attention because remember, you're posting consistently 3 to 5 times a day and they are therefore following you. In addition to adding new friends, in addition to connecting and reconnecting with people, you want to send out at least 2 invites to challenge groups in a day. You can be inviting way more people. It just really depends on your network and how big it is. But I want you to commit to inviting at least 2 people a day. What does inviting look like? It's, I'm on my phone and I'm going to say, you know what? Let me give my friend Rachel a call. I'm going to say, hey, Rach, how are you? Have you seen that I'm doing this coaching thing, Beachbody coaching thing? Yeah, I know. I've had a lot of success with 21 Day Fix and Shakeology. Anyway, I am new at this coaching thing, but I'm doing a challenge group and it's starting on January 25th and it's, specific to the 21 Day Fix program. Would you have any interest in joining me and being one of my first challengers? Boom. That is an invite, okay? Or sending a message to somebody that you've previously connected with and saying, hey, Nicole, I hope this doesn't come out of left field or whatever. I'm not sure if you've seen my posts, but I'm a Beachbody coach and I run these online fitness accountability groups monthly, and I have one coming up in the next 1 to 2 weeks. And I'm just curious, would you have any fitness or health goals that you'd be interested in focusing on and maybe interested in joining my group? If you're interested, I'd be happy to give you more information. That right there, guys, is 2 invites. That's it, and you are done for the day. You just invited Rachel and you just invited Nicole. You can go and check that box off. The next category is inviting to the coaching opportunity. Remember, you're told when you first sign up as a coach, there are 2 ways to earn. Your first way to earn is by recommending products and programs, getting people to join your challenge groups. And the next way to earn is to grow your team. If you want longevity in this business, if you want to continue and grow your earning potential, you should be growing a team. And the reason I say that is because retail and recommending products and programs is only going to go so far. And if you are doing that every month, which you absolutely can, and you can absolutely make a decent amount of money, but you're doing a lot of work, okay? And if you think about how much work it takes to run a challenge group and really invest in people, because that's what we do, we really invest in them and their goals, you're going to be spinning your wheels. So sell, not get people to join you, build relationships with people, sell those challenge packs, get them to join your challenge groups. But in addition to invite people to join you, and so that they can inspire people and grow your team and grow your network of people. So you're not alone. You guys are with me on this journey. I'm with other people on this journey, but each of your businesses is your own. So I want you to look at your own team, not as you're a member of my team, which you are, but I want you to look at this as your own organization. You are the CEO of your business. Believe in this business, trust in this business, invite people to join you, and they will, okay? Make sure you're sending out at least 5 invites to the coaching opportunity a week. So what does an invite to the coaching opportunity sound like? Just an example. You just signed up as a coach. You're brand new to this. You're like, I have no idea what I want to do. I don't know where I'm going, but I know I want to grow my earning potential. So my coach told me to get to Emerald rank. And Emerald rank means that I have 2 coaches underneath me. So this is what I'm going to do. In my invites that I'm sending to the challenge groups, I'm going to go to 2 people that I love, 2 people that I trust, 2 people that trust me. And I'm going to say, you know how I invited you to that challenge group that I'm hosting? Well, I'm just curious. Would you have any interest in starting to inspire other people with me? And hear me out before you say no. You don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be crazy fit. You don't even have to be at your goal weight. But what if you could sign up as a coach, which is the same price as buying a challenge pack, and join me and have the potential to earn some extra money? And we could do this together. You could be my partner. You can be my best friend, and we can grow our team together. That right there is an invite to the coaching opportunity. And you just have to send 5 invites of those a week. And the last thing in building your network of people is send follow-up messages. You've probably heard it, but the magic is in the follow-up. I can't tell you how many times people will say no, and they just mean not right now. But I've reached out to them in 1 or 2 months after, and they're now becoming a little bit more intrigued. And they're intrigued to a point where they wouldn't come to me to reach out to me to join. But the more I reach out to them and the more that I follow up with them, the more they're like, okay, like I'm getting a little bit more interested. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable. But had I not followed up with those people, they probably never would have gotten more comfortable, because when they realize that I'm starting conversations with them, and the more conversations I have with them, I'm actually invested in their goals. I'm invested in what they want to achieve. I'm invested in them becoming, a better person, a healthier person, a better mom, a better wife, husband, whatever it is. So send those follow-up messages. And another thing that you should be doing is doing check-ins in your Power Hour. So you're checking in with your challengers, okay? You're running challenge groups, and you can check in with your challengers. You should be at least posting, in addition to your daily post, you should be posting your workout your sweaty selfies, your Shakeology selfies. You should be posting some funny quirky things in your challenge group. So check in with your challengers, message them one-on-one, have a list of your challengers in each group, and 5 a day. Just send messages out to them and say, hey, how you doing? I'm just checking in. You liking your program? You doing okay with your nutrition? What can I help you with? Okay. You should be checking in with your downline coaches. You should be checking in with your coaches at least, I would say, twice a week. And this goes for discount coaches too, because discount coaches are your customers. Don't think because they sign up as discount coaches that you discount them. These are still your challengers. These are people that love the products. These are people that signed up for a reason. Don't discount them and let go of them. Still reach out to them, because you just never know. Maybe they'll eventually want to work the business. So same as with your challengers, shoot them a message, say, how are you doing? Check in with your team page, which if you don't already have one, you should start that. And just say, hey guys, here's some, interesting things that are going on. Wanted to reach out, see how you guys are doing. And another thing you should be doing is every single day, you should be checking in to your Coach Online office. You should be logging in and you should be checking all of the updates. If you're a new coach and you're not really sure how to log into your Coach Online office, see your personally sponsored, your coach, and make sure you do that. With our group that's coming up, I actually just posted the prep, and there's a video in there on how you go ahead and check and log into your Coach Online office and what all it entails. But there you're going to look for new customers. You're going to look for new coaches that have just signed up. You want to look for any returns or something that's happened with orders. And you want to check the coach breaking news, because that coach breaking news is what you need to know for your business, but also you need to know what to share with your downline of coaches. So if they're running a promotion coming up, if there's a special reward coming up for Success Club, if there's a trip coming up, all of that stuff shows up in the Coach Breaking News, National Wake Up Call. So you want to make sure that you're checking in with that every single day, and you make that a priority in your Power Hour. The last thing, the miscellaneous items, administrative items that you should be doing every single day is you need to be checking into your journey as a coach. Yes, we're here to help other people, absolutely, but you're also here to help yourself. And this is why it's so important to do personal development, but it's so important for you to be checking in daily with your coach assignments. And you should be involved in a training group. If you're not involved in a training group, you're going to go stagnant in your business, because there's always something to learn in this business. I've been doing this for over a year now, and I'm still learning. I still get overwhelmed. There's still a ton of things that I have to go to the FAQs for. So don't think that you have to be this amazing stellar coach from day one. And don't be shy to come to me or go to your upline sponsor and say, hey, I really want to get involved in a coach training. Is there something coming up that I can get involved in? Maybe it's one of my trainings. Maybe it's one of our upline trainings. Whatever it is, there's always something out there. But make sure when you're involved in that training that you're doing the daily assignment and you're checking into that group. So go ahead and block off some time so that you get that done. Write posts for future groups and schedule them in Hootsuite. Alex from our team is going to be hosting a call next Thursday, our next team call on how to use Hootsuite. I'll be honest, I've never used it. I am going to start using it because I myself am getting a little, overwhelmed with all of the things that I have to do in all the groups that I'm running. So I'm going to start using Hootsuite because people swear by it. And but you want to write them ahead of time, and you want to have them scheduled so that there you go, you're posting in your groups, and you can be doing other stuff at that time because you've already planned it out. It's already posting. And then you can post real-time stuff in the groups as you're doing your Power Hour. And then the last item that you should be doing is plan your lists out for tomorrow's Power Hour. This is what I said in the very beginning. At the end of every Power Hour, you want to make a list of the people that you're going to reach out to. You want to make a list of the people that you're going to invite, people that you're going to follow up on. You want to make sure you're checking your contact lists and you have that written down and you have all of that stuff organized so that when you sit down the next day to focus on your power hour, you're not completely blindsided by, okay, wait, I got to spend 20 minutes like scrolling through Facebook, like, should I invite that person? No. Should I invite that person? Because then you're not being totally effective and efficient with your time. So make sure you have these lists set for that next day so that you can hit the ground running, eat that frog with that nasty activity you don't want to do, get it out of the way, and get moving into being the most productive coach you can be. So that is it for my presentation. I hope you guys got a lot of information and learned what a power hour is. You can always, please feel free to reach out to me for any questions you have. Reach out to your upline sponsor and just make sure that you're doing these every day. And I promise if you are, that you will have success in your Beachbody business.